ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तमा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। भूवादयो धातवः
भूवादयो धातवः
सनाद्यन्ता धातवः
सनाद्यन्ता धातवः
धात्वा देहे शहसः
धात्वा देहेशः सः
नो नः
नो नः
इदितोऽनुं धातोः
इदितोऽनुं धातोः
ऋतयुद्धातोः
ऋतयिधातोः
पधायाश्च
उपधायाश्च
उदोष्ट्यपूर्वस्य
उदोष्ट्यपूर्वस्य
ऋवोरुपधाया दीर्घइकः
ऋवोरुपधाया दीर्घइकः
हलि च
हलि च
उपधायां च
उपधायां च
प्रत्ययः
प्रत्ययः
परश्च
परश्च
आद्युदातश्च
आद्युदात्तश्च
धातोरेकाचो हलादे ह्रियासमविहारेयम्
धातोरेकाचो हलादेः क्रियासमविहारेयम्
धातोः
धातोः
लस्य
लस्य
तिप्तश्झी सिप्तस्तमिप्पस्मस्त आतां च थास् आतां द्वम् इट् वहि मगिङ्
तिप्तस्थि सिप्तस्थ मिप्वस्मस्त आतां च आस् आतां ध्वम् इट् वहि महिङ्
तिङ्क्षित् सार्वधातुकम्
तिङ्क्षित् सार्वधातुकम्
आर्धधातुकम् शेषः
आर्धधातुकम् शेषः
लिट्
लिच्
लिङ्गाशिषि
लिङ्गाशिषि
लः परस्मैपदम्
लः परस्मैपदम्
तङानावात्मनेपदम्
तङानावात्मनेपदम्
लिङ्गस्त्रीणि त्रीणि प्रथममध्यमोत्तमाः
लिङ्गस्त्रीणि त्रीणि प्रथममध्यमोत्तमाः
तान् एकवचन द्विवचन बहुवचनान् एकशः
तान् एकवचन द्विवचन बहुवचनान्येकशः
बहुषु बहुवचनम्
बहुषु बहुवचनम्
द्वेकयो द्विवचनैकवचने
द्वेकयोर्द्विवचनैकवचने
विभक्तिश्च
विभक्तिश्च
युष्मद्युपपदे समानाधिकरणे स्थानिन्यपि मध्यमः
युष्मद्युपपदे समानाधिकरणे स्थानिन्यपि मध्यमः
अस्मद्युत्तमः
अस्मद्युत्तमः
शेषे प्रथमः
शेषे प्रथमः
अनुदातगिद आत्मनेपदम्
अनुदातनिदात्मनेपदम्
भावकर्मणोः
भावकर्मणोः
पूर्ववत्सनः
पूर्ववत्सनः
आं प्रत्यवत् कृञोनुप्रयोगस्य
आं प्रत्यवत् क्रियोनुप्रयोगस्य
स्वरितङ्गितकर्तृभिप्राये क्रियाफले
स्वरितङ्गितकर्तृभिप्राये क्रियाफले
निचश्च
निचश्च
शेषात् कर्तरि परस्मैपदम्
शेषात्कर्तरि परस्मैपदम्
लः कर्मणि च भावे च कर्मकेभ्यः
लः कर्मणि च भावे च कर्मकेभ्यः
वर्तमाने लट्
वर्तमाने लट्
अनद्यतने लङ्
अनद्यतने लङ्
छन्दसि लिट्
छन्दसि लिट्
परोक्षे लिट्
परोक्षे लिट्
लट् स्मे
लट् स्मे
अपरोक्षे च
अपरोक्षे च
लट् शेषे च
लट् शेषे च
अनद्यतने लुट्
अनद्यतने लुट्
लुङ्
लुङ्
माङ्गि लुङ्
माङ्गि लुङ्
नमाङ्ग्योगे
नमाङ्ग्योगे
स्मोत्तरे लङ् च
स्मोत्तरे लङ् च
लिङ् निमित्ते लृङ् क्रियातिपत्तौ
लिङ् निमित्ते क्रियातिपत्तौ
I think that is the last sutra 3.3.139 लिङ् निमित्ते लृङ् क्रियातिपत्तौ. That is when in a context when ling was otherwise applicable by the sutra, hetu yetumator ling. If there is kriyatipatti is action not completed, non-accomplishment of the action. Yetumator ling. By that sutra, we are going to see that ling lakara will come. Hetu yetumat, cause effect. When there is cause and there is corresponding effect, then ling lakara is used. But when there is kriyati pattihi, kriyayaha nishpattihi, kriyati pattihi, non-accomplishment of the result, then ling will be used. Therefore, ling lakara will be the apavada. And we saw the example. Dakshinena chet agamishyat. Ashakatam pariha bhavishyat. Agamishyat. Ling lakara. Pariha bhavishyat. And also bhavishyati coming as anuvarti. Therefore, bhavishyati ling nimitte ling kriyati patto. Complete sutra. And bhute also it will come. That's going to come next sutra. Bhutecha. भविष्यति वा भूते वा लिंग निमित्ते हेतु हेतुमतो लिंग इति सूत्रेण लिंग निमित्ते क्रियातिपत्तौ लिंग अपवादेन वर्तते. So that is the sutram which we have seen. Now Kashika we have to read. Right?
Yes.
Let us read. I think Parvati, you were reading, right? Yes, please read.
Oh, good. 33139 लिंग निमित्ते नृन् क्रियातिपत्तौ काशिका भविष्यति इति अनुवर्तते हेतु हेतुमतोर्लिङ् 33156 इत्येवम् आदिकं लिङ्गः निमित्तं तत्र लिङ् निमित्ते भविष्यति काले लृङ् प्रत्ययः भवति क्रियातिपत्तौ सत्याम्.
Up to this spashtameva bhavishyati anuvartate. Bhavishyati coming as anuvrutti. Bhavishyati, it is in the sutra 332. It must be 332 bhavishyati. Unadeha bhagalum. Can check the sutra pata. Bhavishyati. Not 332, sorry. What is that sutra? 3312 or 13 somewhere. Rita Sheshecha Sutram is 3313. Just before that it is there. Yeah, 1 minute. Nadeha Bhagaram Bhute. Yes, 333.
333.
That's one. Okay. So anuvartate, bhavishyati iti anuvartate. Then ete etumato longiti kriyati iti evamadikam lingaha nimittam. What is the nimitta? The cause which brings the ling lakara. Hetu hetumato ling. We are going to see that 156. When there is cause-effect relationship, ling lakara is ordained. Tatra ling nimitte bhavishyati, future tense. In future tense, in the sense of the future, when there is cause-effect relationship, that is the nimitta for bringing ling lakara after the dhatu. Then kriyatipatto satyam, when there is non-accomplishment of the action. Kriyayaha nishpattihi. Tatra ling lakaraha apavadena vartate. That is the meaning. We have seen, right?
Yes.
Please read.
कुतश्चिद् वैगुण्यात् अनभिनिवृत्तिः क्रियायाः क्रियातिपत्तिः.
Meaning of kriyatipatti. Kutaschita vaigunyat. Vaigunyam means vigunasya bhavaha vaigunyam. Some problem. Vaigunyam. Some pratibandha. Some defect. Okay. Vaigunyat. Nirvrittihi. Nirvrittihi is not nivritti. Nivritti is different. Nirvrittihi is different. Nirvrittihi is accomplishment. Nirvrittihi accomplishment. Anabhinivrittihi is non-accomplishment. Nivritti is withdrawal.
Okay.
Nirvritti is engaging in karma, action. Abhinivrittihi, anabhinivrittihi, negative. Abhi is upasarga. So there is no engagement, in the action. Therefore, kriyayaha nishpattihi, non-accomplishment of the action due to some vaigunya, due to some pratibandha, kutaschita some pratibandha. That is called kriyatipattihi. Kriyayaha anishpattihi kriyatipattihi. Vaigunyat, kutaschita vaigunyat, kriyayaha anabhinirvrittihi, kriyatipattihi. That is the definition of kriyatipattihi. Okay. Then example.
दक्षिणेन चेद् आयास्यन्न शकटं
Let's split and read.
दक्षिणेन चेत् आयास्यन्न आयास्यत् न शकटं
Dakshinena chet. Chet is chet. Yadi ardari instead of the chet. If
दक्षिणेन
he
चेत्
had come, Dakshinena, if he would come, Dakshinena chet ayas ayas yat na
न
shakatam
शकटं पर्या
paryabhavishyat. If he would come from this by the southern side, southern path, then shakatam would not have toppled. Okay. Another one.
यदि कमलकमाह्वास्यत् न शकटं
Ahvasyat. Yes. Yeah.
यदि कमलकम् आह्वास्यत् न शकटं पर्याभविष्यत्.
It's an example. If he had invited Kamalaka is name of the person. The cart would not have toppled. Who is Kamalaka? Kamalaka, maybe in my notes one example was given, Krishna. Is it the one? We check. If he were to Kamalaka, it's the name of the person.
Okay.
Then cart would not have toppled. Okay. The next one.
अभोक्ष्यत भवान् घृतेन यदि मत्स्यमीपाग
Not Matsya, not fish and all. Matsamipam.
मत्समीपं
Matsyenga vandadu.
मत्
There is only
समीपं
vegetarian food. Okay.
ओके अभोक्ष्यत भवान् घृतेन यदि मत् समीपम् आगमिष्यत्.
Matsamipam agashyat.
मम समीपं
Yadi mama samipam. If you had come with me, then you would have eaten ghee.
घी.
You didn't come by this side. இந்த பக்கத்துல பந்தியில உட்காரல உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கல. Okay, that's him. Okay. So bhavishyati kriyati patihi. Next okay, next please read.
भविष्यति भविष्यत् कालविषयमेतद् वचनम्.
Only this is applicable for the bhavishyat kala vishaya. Only in the future tense this is applicable, this sutram. Okay.
Then भविष्यत् अपर्याभवनं च हेतुमत् तत्र हेतुभूतं च कमलकाह्वानं कमलक आह्वानं.
Yeah, one is the cause, other one is the effect. Which is the hetu? If he had called Kamalaka, that is the cause, the car would not have toppled. Hetumatu. So hetu hetumatu. Okay.
Okay. Lingi lingi buddhva tadati
No, ling, alinge, right?
Okay. Ikara is there. Lingi.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Lingi. Lingi buddha only. Okay. Lingi.
Linge buddhva.
Okay, it is linga. Oh, linga, linge buddha. Not lingi. It is linga, right?
Okay.
Where is lingi here? Lingi. Yeah. Lingasya. Yeah. Lingi is that which has got linga is called lingi. Eta, that which has got anga is called angi. So, that is not linglakara. Linge bhutva. Lingaha lingam asya asti iti lingi. So, like, angam asya asti iti angi. So, like that it is. Okay.
Okay. Lingi बुद्ध्वा तदति पत्तिं च प्रमाणान्तरात् अवगम्य वक्ता वाक्यं प्रयुङ्क्ते यदि कमलकम् आह्वास्यत् न शकटं पर्याभविष्यत् इति हेतुमतोर् आह्वानपर्याभवनयोः भविष्यत्कालविषययोः अतिपत्तिः इतः इतो is there. इतो वाक्यात् अवगम्यते.
So linge. So that which has got linga is called lingi. So linge. That which has the indication, that which has a mark, that which has a sign. So linge buddha. What translation Kashik Vasu has given? Let's see. That which has sign. Okay, yes, not exactly a translation. That cause and effect only. Linga is an indicator. That which linga. So the speaker, having understood the linga and lingi, that linga and lingi. Okay, I think it must be linga lingi. Lingi is there. That's why it's made. Linga is sign, and lingi is that which has. Anyway, that which has that relationship. Linga lingi. One is the cause, other one is the effect. And Buddha having known, Tadati having known, that's what you read. Then after that, Tadati, Tad Atipattim Cha. Tad Atipattim, Kriyadipatipattim is non-accomplishment. Pramanantarat avagamya, having known through some proof, some pramana, avagamya, vakta, vakyam, prayuntyam, the speaker uses. Prayuntyam, the speaker speaks the sentence. Yadi kamalakam ahvasyat, if he would call the kamalaka, then shakatam parya bhavishyat iti. If he would call kamalaka, then cart would not have toppled. So hetu matoho, so there is cause and effect. Hetu matoho, ahvana paryabhavanayaho. Hetu is ahvana, paryabhavanam, toppling is hetu, mato, effect. Bhavishyat kala vishayoho, these both are the incidents going to happen in the future. Okay. So Bhavishyat Vishayoho Atipattihi, non-accomplishment of this cause and effect in the future tense. It is Vakyat Avagamyate. It is understood from the sentence.
Yes.
So having known the signs, the cause, Linga Lingi is another synonym of cause and effect. Karya Karana. Karya Karanam Buddha. We can take like that. So, okay, Lingi Buddha and Tada Atipattim, non Pramanantarat, by some other means, yes, the speaker has known that would be non-accomplished. Therefore, that he can do the prayoga like this. Yadi kamalam ahvasyat na shakatam parya bhavishyat. Okay, Siddhanta Kaumudi. That also same only. Please read.
Siddhanta Kaumudi. हेतुमत् भावादि लिङ् निमित्तं तत्र भविष्यत्यर्थे लृङ् स्यात् क्रियायाः अनिष्पत्तौ गम्यमानायाम्.
Satyam.
Oh, okay. Then
so hetumat bhavadi. There is hetumat, cause and effect relationship, where ling nimitta hetumat bhava. Hetumat or ling sutra is indicating by this. Tatra bhavishyati arte ling lakara will be used if there is non-accomplishment of the kriya. Gamyamanayam. Gamyamanayam is avagamyamanayam. Example, all this. I think this we know. Of future tense only, because nitlakara, therefore, ikara will become lopaha. Then attakama or attama, depending on the dhatu, ajadi or aladi, it will come. Lagu siddhanta kamadi also, same. Please read.
लघु सिद्धांत कौमुदी हेतु हेतुमद् भावादि लिंग निमित्तं तत्र भविष्यत्यर्थे लृङ् स्यात् क्रियायाः अनिष्पत्तौ गम्यमानायाम्
Same thing, right?
same
Okay, then this you
one
can
more
read.
line is there.
Yeah, this is alone is
सुवृष्टिश्चेत् अभविष्यत् तदा सुभिक्षम् अभविष्यत् इत्यादि ज्ञेयम्.
Simple sentence it is. Suvrishtihi abhavishyat chet, when there is, if there would be good rain, then there will be subhiksham. Subhiksham, there will be prosperity. Yes. It means it won't be. There will not be suvrishti and there will not be prosperity because kriyatipati. Okay.
Yes.
Then the next sutra. So the ling lakara kriyatipato should be used, but there is nimitta for ling. Please understand that is. Next sutra, hetu yetumator ling. Bhute also is there. We can read bhute and then flip this back to the sutra. Bhute cha and then hetu yetumator ling. So we will read 33140. And then we can read the next sutra, hetu yetumator ling. Ganeshji, please read. Bhute cha.
Bhute cha.
Yes.
तो पदच्छेदः भूते सप्तमी एकवचनं च अव्ययम् अनुवृत्तिः कृत. So 3193.
कृत is it's आवश्यकम.
That is not required like that.
It is not required here, but anyway, it is there. It's mentioning, but there is no need for krit. Anyway, yeah.
Ling nimitte 33139. Lrung 33139 again. And kriyatipattau 33139. Adhikara pratyayah 311. Parascha 312. Adyudattascha 313. Dhatoho 3191.
So examples and no explanation. Directly Kashika only. Yeah.
Directly. Kashika. Ling nimitte लृङ् क्रियातिपत्ताविति सर्वनु
No. Please
अनुवर्तते.
split and
सर्वम् अनुवर्तते.
लिंग निमित्ते लिंग क्रियातिपत्तौ इति सर्वम् अनुवर्तते. Means the entire sutra comes as anuvritti. Ling nimitte kriyatipattau. That is the sutra. The entire sutra coming as anuvritti for this sutra. Okay. Please read.
पूर्वेण भविष्यति विहितः सम्प्रति भूते विधीयते.
No, you have to read like that. Purvena bhavishyati vigitaha. He himself has given kama. Samprati, now, for this sutra, bhute vidiyate. Pura sutram bhavishyati was ordained. But in this sutra, what is ordained? Bhute, in the sense of past tense. Sense of past. Okay, please read.
भूते च काले लिङ् निमित्ते क्रियातिपत्तौ सत्यां लृङ् प्रत्ययः भवति.
Okay, so before it was bhavishyati cha ling nimitte kriyatipattau, now bhute cha in the past tense. Then ling nimitta, that is hetu hetumator ling. When that nimitta for using ling lakara, ling nimitta, and when there is non-accomplishment of the action, kriyatipatto satyam, then ling lakaraha bhavati dhatoho paraha. Okay. Please read.
उताप्योः 33152 इति आरभ्य लिङ् निमित्तेषु विधानम् एतत् विधानम् एतत्.
The ling nimitta is that when ling lakara will come, for that the sutra reference is given. 33152 onwards, iti arabhya. So ling lakara is applied. The nimitta is there from the sutra 152, 33152. What is 33152? I think I have not covered in my list. Not required for us now. But anyway, you can check what it is. Utapyoho samartayoho ling. From these are all the places where ling nimitta is there. That he mentions Kashikatara. Okay. Then
where were we?
Yeah.
Vikalpam.
Prak.
Prak tato vikalpam vakshyati.
So
sorry.
Prak tato vikalpam vakshyati. Prak is before. Vikalpam, the optionality would be told. Vikalpa would be there. Okay.
दृष्टो मया भवत्पुत्र्यो नार्थी भवत्पुत्रो नार्थी.
दृष्टः मया भवत्पुत्रः अन्नार्थी.
भवत्पुत्र अन्नार्थी.
भवत्पुत्रो नार्थी sandhi. You have to split sandhi and read. दृष्टः मया भवत्पुत्रः अन्नार्थी. Bhavatputraha is your son. Bhavataha putraha, bhavatputraha, bhavatputraha annarti. Okay, then?
Chankramyamanaha.
What is chankramyamanaha? Yanganta it is. Yanganta. Frequently moving around. Annarti is after annam. Annam artyate. Annam artyate iti annarti. The one who seeks annam, that is begging for food. Both my drishtahamaya, I saw your son moving around. Chankramyamanaha. Annarti, searching for food is annarti. Vatputra annarti, chankramyamanaha, maya drishtaha. Okay, then?
Aparascha dvijaha brahmanarthi.
Another person was there. He is dvijaha. He is looking for brahmana. Brahmanam artyate. He is looking for a brahmin too. One is looking for food, other one is looking for the person to be fed. Brahmana. Yes.
Yadi sa tena drishtaha abhivishyat. Drishtaha abhivishyat. Abhavishyat. Tada bhokshata. Abhokshyat. Tad abhokshyat.
No, not tad. Tada. Why tad? Meaning will not be there. Yada yadi is there. Then tarhi or tada.
Tada abhokshyata.
Yadi saha tena drishtaha abhavishyat. Tada abhokshyata. You can say drishtaha and all past tense. So here kriyatipattihi yadi saha tena, if saha tena drishtaha, if is, that is your son, had been seen by him, then you would have abhokshata, you would have eaten. So kriyatipatti is, it means your son would not be seen, had not been past tense. Okay, your son had not been seen, therefore he had not eaten. So this is bhute. Yadi saha tena Drishtaha. Saha referring to the sun. If your son had been seen by Tena, by the Brahmana, then your son, had
Would have
eaten.
eaten.
Would have eaten. But he did not. He didn't get. Because he didn't see past tense. Next line says that. How do we know next? Anyway, this line itself says because na bhuktavan, natu
न तु भुक्तवान् अन्येन पथा स गतः.
anyena patha is patin shabda, tritiya. By some other path he went away. He didn't go by that path where Brahmana was looking for a person. Natu saha bhuktavan, he did not eat. Anyena patha saha gataha. Your son went by the other route, other marga. Siddhanta Kaumadi, not big thing. Pura Sutram, Sampurna Manuvartate, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumadi also not there. Okay. Let me check my notes. Bhute. Bhute cha. Purvena Bhavishyati. Vigitaha Samprati Bhute Vidiyate. Bhute cha Kale Lingamite. Kriyati Pato Satyam Linglakara. Conditional future, that is Linglakara, to be used when there is Kriyatipatti, if the sense is that of the past. So same thing. Example copied. I saw your son wandering about in search of food. I also saw a twice born, a Brahmana, in search for a Brahmana whom he would feast. If your son had been seen by him, then you would have been fed. But as a matter of fact, he has not been fed. He went by a different road. Okay. Fine. Next sutra is Etu Yetumator Ling 33156. You can read the Kameshwaraji. Etu Yetumator Ling.
Ketu Ketumator Ling. Padachedha Ketu Ketumatoho Saptami Dvivachanam Ling Pratama Ekavachanam Anuvritti Krit 3193 Vibhasha 3355 Adhikaraha Pratyeha 311 Parasya 312 Adyudatascha 313 Dhatoho 3191.
Okay, here also there is no description. Directly we can read Kashika. Yeah.
Kashika Ketuhu Karanam Ketumat Phalam.
Spashtam,
Ketuhu,
Ketuhu
yes.
is
Ketuhu is Karanam.
cause.
Ketumat is Karyam, that is
Phalam.
result. Ketu Bhute Ketumati cha arte Vartamanad Dhator Linga Pratyayo Bhavati.
Dhatoho ling pratyaha bhavati.
Dhatoho ling pratyaha bhavati.
So when there is sense of hetu hetumat, then dhatu, the ling pratyaya will be
It will
added.
take ling pratyaya.
Dhatu will take ling pratyaya. Okay. Ling pratyaya should be added after the dhatu. Okay.
Sarva lakaranam apavadaha dakshinena
This is apavada to
aparavadaha.
all the lakaras. So when there is hetumati arte, hetumat bhavoho, dhatoho ling pratyaha eva bhavati. No other lakara should come. So hetumatoho ling lakaraha bhavati. Can note. If you are saying something and it has got cause and effect relationship, then dhatoho, the dhatu will take ling lakara only, not other lakaras. So apavada. Then only comes ling namitte kriyati patto. Then there it comes ling lakara. Ling namitte ling kriyati patto ling pratyaha bhavati. That is apavada to this apavada. Okay, that's how connected. Please read.
Dakshinena ched Yayat na shakatam paryabhavet.
What is yayat? Yadatu. Ya, to go. Right? Yayat is
Sananta.
not sananta. Linglakara it is, right? Yayat.
Okay.
Like bhavet. Yadatu. It is a yat yatam yuhu. Yayat. Yayatam. Then yuhu, yuhu. Form will be like that. Right? It is Linglakara. Linglakara form would be Vidiling. Yayat, yayatam, ya, yuhu. Then bhavehe, yaha yat yatam, yuhu, yaha yatam, yata, ya. Then yaha is yaha, yatam. Right? Yaha, yatam, yata, yata. Then yam, yava, yama, yam. Yama. Form will be like that. So ayat is ling lakara. Because ling only we are seeing dakshinena chetayat. Shakatam paryabhavanam is the effect. Cause is coming by the southern side. Effect is toppling of the shakata. Right? Okay. Understand?
Yes.
So ayat is anyway ling lakara. Paryabhavet kuda, that also ling lakara only. What is the form? Pari plus Pari upasarga a plus bhavet. Bhavetam bhaveyuhu. Pariya bhavet. Two upasargas are there. So what is the meaning? Dakshinena chetayat. Shakatam na pariya bhavet. Meaning?
If it would come from southern side,
It would not have
the cart.
topple.
Yeah, if he comes by the southern side, the cart will not topple. Okay. That is just it. But here it is also Kriyadipati. If he comes by the southern side, the cart will not topple. It's a statement. That's it. There is no Kriyadipati and all. Don't bring that here. Kriyadipati already we have seen. This is just a saying when there is Hetu Hetumat Bhava is there. Middling here. If he, Yayat is, if he would come by the southern side, the cart would not topple.
Not if it had come from like
No, not add and done.
Okay.
Middling Lakara. Middling why past tense? It's just a statement. Why add? There is no add. Ling Lakara. Ling Lakara in the sense of Vidhi Nimantrana, Amantrana is going to come. No? It doesn't, it's all, it's Vidhi is not referring to any Kala. It's a statement, right? Vidhiling.
So it will not topple. Shakatam.
No, there is no Kriya. Don't bring Kriyatipati. It's not said here. It just says, if you would come by the southern side, the cart would not topple. That's it. Whether he had come or not, that if it is Kriyatipati, then we have to use Ring Lakara, not Ling Lakara. Both in Bhavishyati or both. Suppose in future tense, the statement is being known, fact being known, if the person still chooses to come by the southern side, he will fall. Then we have to use Ring Lakara. Even in Bhute also we have to use Ring Lakara, Kriyatipato. Here Kriyatipato, the condition is not there. Just Etu only. Sambandha between the cause and effect alone is expressed. Then Ling Lakara comes. Understand?
Okay.
Don't attach Bhuta Kala here. Cannot attach the sense of past here. Okay.
Yadi kamalakam akvayed na shakatam paryabhavet.
Yes. If he would call Kamalaka, then cart would not overturn him. Okay.
Dakshinena yanam hetuhu.
Movement by the southern side is a cause.
Aparyabavanam hetumat. So the toppling is hetumat. Karyam. Vibhasha cha.
Oh, yeah, Aparyabavanam. Paryabavanam should be. It's a typo or what? Aparyabavanam. Okay, anyway, Aparyabavanam. Because Nanj is, we can have, I mean, of course, Nanj cannot, it can come before the Upasarga, but, okay. Fine, anyway, let me check. Paryabhavanam, Etumat. Paryabhavanam should be, oh yeah, Paryabhavanam. Let me check, okay.
Vibhasha cha. Ayamishyate.
This is optional. This rule is optional. Yeah.
Bhavishyati cha kale.
It is optional and
To use
Bhavishyati
it.
Kale, it is applied. This is not mandatory. You can, this rule is Vibhasha. But Vibhasha is there, right? Anuvritti is there. This is optional. It's not that you must use ling lakara, but in the case of future tense, it is used. You can use a lat lakara also. So dakshinena chet yati, chakatam na parya bhavati. You can say present tense, nothing wrong in that. Therefore, it is optional. You can use ling lakara and bhavishyati, then future tense. Okay.
Tena lirdapi bhavati.
Lirdapi means
Little para future tense.
future tense also can come.
Can-
Example
can
he gives.
Dakshinena chet yasyati na shakatam parya bhavishyati.
That's why vibhasha is there. So you can use lat lakara or you can use ling lakara, future tense also. Dakshinena yasyati chet, takatam na parya bhavishyati.
Tatra vibhasha grahanam. Vibhasha grahanam. Tavad anantaram evanu vartate.
Okay.
Vibhasha grahanam.
Vibhasha,
Taking the optional case.
not vibhasha, agrahanam. Vibhasha is word. Vibhasha, then grahanam. By agrahanam. Vibhasha, grahanam. The word, the vibhasha, tavat anantaram eva anuvartate. It comes, तावत् एव अनन्तरम् अनुवर्तते तत्र विभाषा ग्रहणं तावत् अनन्तरम् एव अनुवर्तते. Let me check what this is. We may use the vibhasha is optionally use sutra immediately preceding is also understood here. What is immediately preceding? Vibhasha use sutra immediately preceding. Preceding. Immediately preceding.
It is immediately preceding sutra.
Maybe
155.
3311.
155.
Yeah, immediately preceding means a sutra which precedes immediately. Yeah,
155.
maybe this vibhasha from here, the previous sutra, it comes. Okay. Tatra vibhasha grahanam tavat anantaram eva anuvartate. Okay. The sutra pata we have to check whether vibhasha coming as anuvritti or this kashika kara brings it as anuvritti. One will repeat. Sutrapata. Let us see. Immediately preceding is immediately preceding sutra. The vibhasha coming as anuvritti from the immediately preceding sutra. That's how the meaning to be taken. What is the number 3? 3.
156.
156, yes. 139, I remember. 156. Yeah, vibhasha coming as anuvritti, it is there. This number should be before, I think. Vibhasha dhato sambhavana vachane yadi. Okay. Atra vibhasha grahanam tavat anantaram eva anuvartate. Anantaram is immediately preceding anuvartate, comes from the immediately preceding sutra. Okay, please read. Last line.
लिङ् इति वर्तमाने पुनर्लिङ् ग्रहणं कालविशेषप्रतिपत्त्यर्थम्.
So ling lakara ling iti vartamane etu etumato ling. Ling iti vartamane punaha ling grahanam kimattam punaha ling grahanam. Ling iti vartamane punaha ling grahanam kala vishesha pratipatyartam. Okay. Ling will be coming as anuvritti from the previous sutra. Please see. Yes, 155. Okay, here it is given 155. This ling could have been brought as anuvritti here. Here 152. But here it is ling. It is why it is mentioned again. That Ashikakara says. Even though we can bring anuvritti ling from the sutra 152, punaha linganam is for the sake of kala vishesha pratipatyartam. So kala vishesha pratipatyartam is for the purpose of restricting the time. It means it is applicable only to the general time and of course future also. Past tense you cannot apply. You can see because bhute coming as bhute is after this. The sense of past it will not come. 1 minute. Yes. Bhute it will not come in this for the bhuta. Bhute cha 141. Bhute. So ling lakara, okay, ling lakara here in other place where in which in here itself, okay, you can see ling lakara and what meanings are used. We are going to see, summarize everything later. Yadi nimantran amantran adishta samprashna prataneshu, then prashati sarga pratakaleshu. In all these are the sense ling lakara, not in the sense of bhuta. So punaha ling grahanam is for the kala vishesha pratipatyartham is it is meant only for the specific time. Tena, okay, that how does here you're giving the example. Tena ihana bhavati, please read. Then it will be clear. Please read.
तेन इह न भवति हन्ति इति पालयते पलायते वर्षति इति धावति क्रियातिपत्तौ लृङ् भवति.
So here it doesn't apply. So kala vishesha pratipatyartham is very important. Hetu mato. Then kala here anti iti palayate. Anti somebody eats, therefore palayate. Therefore he runs. Here you cannot apply this. Similarly, varshati iti davati, it rains, therefore he runs. So here there is no cause. Here cause and effect you can say, but it is happening the same time simultaneously. Tena igana bhavati. That is why kala vishesha pratipatyartham it is given. Tena igana bhavati, here doesn't come. Anti iti palayate, because someone strikes, therefore runs. It happens simultaneously. Varshati, therefore davati. Therefore, since it happens simultaneously, therefore here we cannot use ling lakara. Please see the vasu for that meaning. Though the anuvritti of ling lakara could have been taken from the previous sutra, its repetition is for the sake of pointing out a particular time. Kala vishesha pratyartham, namely the future tense in which the potential can be applied. Okay. Future tense, general time. Future means general. That is a statement can be employed. It is not employed in the following sentences. Why? Anti iti palayate, varshati iti davati. So here it is not applied because it is happening now and simultaneously. Therefore, here it is not used, should not be used. It's a counter example. He kills, therefore he flies, he runs away. It rains, therefore he runs. So therefore here there is no sense of the future. Therefore, in the sense of future, we can use a ling lakara. In the sense of, when you are telling a fact or statement, you can use lat lakara also. But here the action is happening simultaneously. It rains or he runs. It is not one action happens for a length of time and then next action happens. So there is no hetu, we cannot say hetu not there, but the action happens simultaneously. Now, in the present tense, present kala. Therefore, ling lakara should not be used here. That's what he says. Counter example it is. Or as Vasu says, kala vishesha pratipartyatam is for the future tense. General time or general kala also. General kala, what that is we use in a statement. Generally we use present tense. Because in the example also present tense is used, but don't get confused by the present tense. Present tense is this rkरणम and running away, it happens so simultaneously. So therefore cannot be used. And he says kriyatipatto, when there is non-accomplishment of the result, then lung lakara can be used. Then Siddhanta Kaumudi, please read.
Siddhanta Kaumudi, va syat krishnam namechet sukham yayat. Va syat.
It's okay, you can read entire thing.
Krishnam namsyati chet sukham yasyati. Bhavishyatye veshyate.
Bhavishyati eva ishyate.
Bhavishyati eva ishyate. Neha na iha antati palayate.
This is very clear, he says. So Siddhanta Kaumudi, now you can see. Vartikam, he says here it is there. This etu ling is applicable only in the sense of bhavishyati, future. Therefore, Krishnam namsyati, if Krishnam namsyati, if he would worship Krishna, then Sukham he would gain, future tense. So etu ling should be used only in the sense of future, not in the sense of any other kala. Therefore, kala vishesha pratipartyartham. That's why Kashikagara says here anta iti, he kills, therefore runs. It is present tense, therefore here should not be used. That is the meaning. Okay. So this Siddhanta Kaumudi makes it very clear. Kala vishesha pratipartyartham with what Kashikagara said. With the Vartika, Siddhanta Kaumudikara very clearly says, Bhavishyati iti eva ishyate. So, ling lakara should be used when there is cause and effect in the sense of future. If it is present tense, Even though if there is a cause and effect, then ling lakara should not be used. Okay. Then Lagu Siddhanta Kaumati.
Siddhanta-kaumadi. Va syat. Krishnam namet chet sukam yayat. Krishnam namsyati chet sukam yasyati.
Same thing.
Bhavishyat. Huh?
Same thing.
Ah,
Same thing as Siddhanta Kaumati.
yeah, same example. Bhavishyati
Other
eva.
thing I think not required. Okay, because which we are going to see. Okay, Bhavishyati na ida anta iti palayate. Up to that already we read in Siddhanta Kaumati.
Hantiti palayate.
Up to that only. Because Vidhi Nimantrana Ling, Vidhi all those things, it's going to come. The Sutra, Vidhi Nimantrana, Amantrana, Adishta, Prashna, that the Sutra is going to come. So Bhagavatananda Kamari explains in this Sutra, but it is going to come the next, that we will see. Okay, next Sutra. Icharteshu Ling Lotau. So Ling Lakara in what sense are used is going to come 33161. We're going to see. So that Vidhi Nimantrana, Amantrana, Adishta, Samprashna, Prarthaneshu Ling. Now we can see Icharteshu Ling Lotau. Okay. What is the number? 33157. Let's see. Parvati, we can read the next sutra. Icharteshu.
33157 इच्छार्थेषु लिङ् लोटौ पदच्छेदः इच्छार्थेषु सप्तमी बहुवचनं लिङ् लोटौ प्रथमा द्विवचनम् अनुवृत्ति कृत् इस् देर् देन् अधिकारः प्रत्ययः परश्च आद्युदात्तश्च धातोः काशिका इच्छार्थेषु धातुषु उपपदेषु धातोर्लिङ् लोटौ प्रत्ययौ भवतः सर्वलकाराणाम् अपवादः इच्छामि भुञ्जीत भवन् भवान् इच्छामि भुङ्क्ता भवान् कामये प्रार्थये प्रवेदन इति वक्तव्यम्
Kamapravedane iti uktami. Okay.
इह मा भूत् इच्छन् करोति
So Icharteshu Dhatushu Upapadeshu. Upapada, the word is important. How we bring to Upapada? Because Tatra Saptamistam Upapadam, right?
yes जी
That is 3192. Starting from there up to 34 end. In the sutra, that which is in Saptami Vibhakti is Upapadam. When there is Icharta Upapada, right? Ichartaka Upapada, that is Dhatu expressing the meaning of Icha, desire. Icharteshu Dhatushu is that. So not only the Dhatu Ish Dhatu, other Dhatu also having the meaning of Icha, desire. Then that is the Upapada in a sentence. Then Dhatoho, a Dhatu can take Ling Lakara or Lot Lakara. So this is, see, Ling Lakara, you have to make a list in what are all the senses Ling Lakara can be used. What are all the senses we have seen Ling? Hetu Hetumator Ling. Right? That is the previous sutra. And Ling Lakara, Ling Lakara, Ling Nimite Kriyati Patto. Bhutecha, Ling Lakara. And Ling Lakara, first, Hetu Hetumator Ling is number one. First one we saw. And second one is, this is the one, Icharteshu, Ling Loto, Ling as well as Lot. Main Ling Sutra is Vidhi Nimantrana Mantra, which we are going to come. But you can remember Hetu Hetumator Ling, number one. Second one is Icharteshu, Ling Lot also. So Ling Lakara. So in Dhatu having the Upapada, the Upapada which is expressing the meaning, the Icha. So Icharteshu Dhatushu. Upapada, Ichartaka Dhatu is there. Then Dhatoho, Ling or Lot Pratya will come. Example, what is the example? This is apavada to all the lakaras. Please note.
Yes.
So this is sentence. Ichami bhavan bunjita. What is the meaning? Aham ichami. I wish, I desire. I desire bhavan bunjita, that you may eat. You may eat iti. Iti is missing. Okay. Not missing. We can say like this also. Aham ichami bhavan bunjita iti aham ichami. That is the meaning. Ichami upapada is there. Icha upapada is there. Then dhatoho, here bunj dhato is there, which will take ling lakara. Similarly, not only ichami or kamaye or prarthaye, anyone can be there. Bhavan, ichami, bhavan.
Ichami bhavan bhungta.
Bhungta is,
Kta pratyaya.
yeah, ichami aha. Not the prata will be bhukta. Ichami bhavan bhungta. Bhungtam it must be, because lot lakara example. Here bunjita is, okay, bhungtam it must be. The anuswara is missing. You can see anuswara must be there in Siddhanta Kumbhadi. Bunjita or bhungtam. Okay, otherwise there is no meaning. We are talking about lot, right?
Yes.
It cannot be tra pratyaya. Tra pratyaya, what will happen? The dhatu is bhujidhatu. You will have bhuktaha. Bhuktaha will be there. Trich also cannot be. I mean, lutlakara I'm saying. That also cannot be. Because it will be bhukta, bhukthara, bhuktarha. Bhungtam. See, this is anuswara is missing. Please note. Ichami, bhavan, bhungtam. So instead of ichami, kamaye, prartaye, because icharteshu is there, therefore other meaning, I mean other dhatus having the meaning, icha also can be used. So icharteshu upadeshu satsu dhatoho ling atava lot bhavati. Okay. Kama.
Bhujatam, bhujatu only will come, no?
Sorry?
If it is bhujdatu, bhujatat or bhujatu will come, no? For lot.
No. Bhujidhatu, anavane, atmanepadi, it comes, right?
Okay. Bhujdatu.
Bhujdhatu, in the sense of eating, bhungtam, it will be atmanepadi.
Oh, okay. Other.
Sagana bhavatu, saganau bhunaktu, dar bhunaktu, in the sense of protection. In the sense of protection, it will be parasmepadi. In the sense of eating, it would be atmanepadi. So, lot lakara, atmanepada rupam form you can check.
Yes. Bhungtam is there.
Bhungtam, is that right?
Yes.
So, bhungtam, bunjatam, that is the one.
Bunjatam.
That's all. The bunjadatu is ubhayapadi. In fact, we have seen in that 1-3 chapter, entire things we have seen Dhatu Sutrapada. Puja Anavane Sutram is there. Avanam means ava rakshane. In the sense of not protecting, means in the sense of eating, Bujadatu will be Atmanepadi. In the sense of protection, it will be Parasmepadi. So Bhungtam must be Atmanepadi. Bhungtam, Saha Bhungtam. But here Bhavan is there, therefore we have to use Pratama Purusha. Ekavachana. Bhavan Bhungta, may you eat. Iti aham ichchami. I wish you eat. You may eat. Okay. Kama pravedana iti vaktavyam. That one Vartika is there. Kama pravedanam is when there is expression of the desire. When desire is expressed. So then only, then iti vaktavyam, then it must be. So when desire is, when there is expression of the desire, then only this lot or ling lakara can be used. Not just, wishing is there. Iga mabut, he says, ichan karoti. Here we cannot use. Iga mabut. Ichan upapada is there. Ichan also upapada, right? Ichartaka dhatushu upapadeshu satsu. Tru dhatu is there. Can we use lot lakara, lingar lot? No, we cannot use here. Why? Here there is no expression of the desire. Desiring it does. That's it. Where is the expression of the desire? Aham ichchami bhavan bhuntam. That is expression of the desire. Aham kamahe aham prate. I desire, I wish that you may eat. That is expression of the desire. He desires, desiring he does. Where there is no expression of the desire. Therefore, ichan karoti. We cannot say ichan karotu or ichan, kuryat. We cannot say like that. That's wrong. Igamabut. Kashakar clearly explains. See, in my notes it is more spashtam. I mean, say, of course, taken from here only. You can see. Icharteshu ling loto. Icharteshu dhatushu upapadeshu dhatu ling loto pratyo bhavataha. When there is an upapada based on ichartaka dhatu, ish dhatu or prapurvakatu dhatu, any dhatu, or kam dhatu, kamerding, kamaye. Other, the dhatu in the sentence will take ling or lot. Example. The upapada comes into the vritti on the basis of tatra upapadam saptam istam. This we know very well, which makes the icharta padam, the sutra, as upapada. So ichchami or kamaye bhavan bunjita bhungtam. Can see atmanepadi lottakara pratama
Yes.
purusha ekavachanam. Ichchami kamaye bhavan bhukta. I wish that you may eat. Kartikam says kama pravedane iti vaktavyam. Meaning there must be kama pravedam. Pravedana means expression of the desire. Only when the desire is expressed, then only lot lakara or ling lakara can be employed. Not just when the verb wish or its synonym or in composition. Like in the example, ichan karoti, desiring he does. Since there is no expression of the desire, it cannot use ling or lot. Right?
Yes.
Ji,
Ah.
in the same sentence, we can use ling or lot like that, or any particular condition is there to use ling, when to use ling and when to use lot in each arti.
Ichartaka upapada is
Upapada.
there. Then you can use ling or lot. Anything you can use.
Anything.
Punjita or bhuntam. Yes, anyone.
Both are correct.
Both are correct.
Okay, Chita.
Then Siddhanta Kaumudi. Please read.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Siddhanta
Siddhanta Kaumadikara says okay. Kashika also says Vartikam. Yeah.
सिद्धांत कौमुदी इच्छामि भुञ्जीता भुङ्क्तां वा भवान् एवं कामये प्रार्थये इत्यादि योगे बोध्यं कामप्रवेदन इति वक्तव्यम् वार्तिकं नेह इच्छन् करोति.
Prashnameva, right?
Yes.
Ityadi yoge bodhyam means kamaye prarthi any other dhatu in the sense of ichcha taka dhatu, icharteshu, upapadeshu. Then we can use lot lakara, ling lakara with the dhatu in the main sentence, the main dhatu in the sentence. Then Vartikam is there. Icchan karoti, it's a counter example.
Yes.
Then Siddhanta Kaumudi, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi, very good, not there. Next sutra, the same thing only, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Not there means Spashtam. Then Samana Kartrikeshu Tuman. Yes. Why this Tuman is required? That's the reason for that it is given here. Samana Kartrikeshu 33158. Please read. The next person, Ganeshi, right?
Yes, Anju. समानकर्तृकेषु तुमुन् पदच्छेदः समानकर्तृकेषु सप्तमी बहुवचनं तुमुन् प्रथमा एकवचनम् अनुवृत्तिः कृत् 3193 इच्छार्थेषु 33157 अधिकारः प्रत्ययः 311, परश्च 312, आद्युदात्तश्च 313, धातोः 3191.
This is an odd sutra for us. We are not dealing with Krit Pratyaya now. Here you can bring Krit because Tuman is Krit Pratyaya. Previous sutra Krit are not required, but this is a Krit, right? Because Icharteshu is that is why he is covering. But otherwise, this is not relevant in the context of Lakara. Anyway, just read there, we will read here. And Krit is important. Krit you have to bring it, because otherwise also it is understood. So one is Krit Pratyaya. Yeah.
काशिक इच्छार्थेषु धातुषु समानकर्तृकेषु उपपदेषु धातोः तुमन् प्रत्ययः भवति.
You understand this? When there is Ichartaka Dhatu, the sentence. Ichartaka Dhatu as Upapada. Then the other Dhatu will be the main Dhatu, Mukhya Dhatu in the sentence. That will take Tuman Pratyaya. When? Condition is important. When the Samana Karta, when the Karta of both is same, that is, that person must be the Ichar, that Icha Kriya, Yaha Icha Kriya Yaha Yaka Karta, Saha Asyaha Kriya Yaha Pi Karta. It's important, right? It is the Dhatu, Ichartaka Dhatu, the Icha is there. Who is the Karta for that? The same Karta must be there for the other Kriya also, right? Two Kriyas are there. One Kriya, that is Ichartaka Kriya as Upapada in the sentence is present. The other Dhatu in the sentence, the other Dhatu in the sentence, that it will take Tuman provided the Karta is same for both. Otherwise, no. That is Samana Kartrikeshu. It is understood, right? See, even otherwise also, Tuman Pratyam in the use. Saha Bhoktum Bhojanalayam Gacchati. Ramaha Bhoktum Bhojanalayam Gacchati, right? Ramaha Bhoktum Krishnaha Vidyayam Gacchati, we cannot say. It should be same Karta, right? See, that's what he says here also.
Yes.
Here what happens? It is Ichartaka, one additional thing is there. That's it. Ichartaka Dhatu, specific thing is there. Okay. He says the next sentence, please read.
तुमुन् प्रकृति अपेक्षमेव समान कर्तृकत्वम्.
तुम प्रकृत्यपेक्षम एव. तुमुन् प्रकृति अपेक्षम एव समान कर्तृकत्वम्. तुमन प्रत्यय naturally demands what? Samana karta, right? Tuman prakriti apeksham samana kartrikatvam. Tuman pratyaya, when can you use? Only when there is samana karta. That's what he says, right?
Yes.
Because kriyayam kriya tuman nulau kriyayam kriyatayam and samana kartrikeshu tuman. Samana kartrikeshu tuman, this is a sutra, in fact. Okay. So when there is, the agent has to be same for both the dhatu. One dhatu is the dhatu expressing the meaning of wishing, desiring. The other dhatu is there. For that also, karta must be the same. Suppose samana kartrikatvam. Example, please read.
इच्छति भोक्तुम्, कामयते भोक्तुम्, वष्टि भोक्तुम्.
Yes. Vashti, yes. Then
वाञ्छति भोक्तुम्.
all these are Ichchati, you can use any Purusha. Ichchati or Ichchasi or Ichchami, same. Bhoktum aham Ichchami. Saha Bhoktum Ichchati, right? So, same. Counter example you see.
समानकर्तृकेषु इति किम्? देवदत्तं भुङ्क्तुम् इच्छति यज्ञदत्तः.
Devadattaha.
Bunjan.
Where is Bhunktam?
Sorry. Bunjanum ichchati yajnadattah. Sorry.
In fact, Bhungtum, where is Bhungtum? Bunjanam is
Bunjanam.
Shanach, because Dhatu is in the sense of eating. Therefore, it will Atmanepadi.
Bunjanam.
Therefore, Shanach Pratyaya will come. Not even Shatru.
It's Bunjanam.
So, Bunjanam Ichati. Bhungtum, Tuman Pratyaya cannot come. That is why I give the example, counter example. Why Samana Kartra, Kartrikeshu iti Uktam? Because Devadattam Bunjanam Yajnadattaha Ichati. What is the meaning of this? That is, Devadatta desires, Yajnadatta
To eat.
eats. Eating is done by whom? Devadatta. Desired by whom? Yajnadatta. So the Icha Kriyayaha Karta Yajnadatta. Right? And this Bunjana Kriyayaha Karta is Devadatta. Samana Kartava. No. Therefore, here we cannot use. What does it mean? But this sentence is valid because Tuman is not used. Devadattaha Ichati, sorry, Yajnadattaha Ichati Devadattaha, Bunjanam Devadattam. It means Devadattaha, no, let Devadatta eat. So, Devadattaha Bhungtam iti, you can say Yajnadattaha Ichati. That is the meaning. Let Devadatta, no, eat. Iti, Yajnadatta desires. That's okay. You cannot use Tumunda. Understand? Yajnadatta wishes that Devadatta would eat. So the agent of wishing is Yajnadatta. And who is the agent of eating? Devadatta. Wishing agent is Yajnadatta. Eating agent is Devadatta. It is not Samana Karta. Therefore, we cannot use Tuman. Okay. Counter example, understand properly. Example is correct, but it is counter example. Counter example we cannot give with the Tuman. Huh? Counter example should be a valid example where Tuman Pratyaya cannot be used is what is conveyed. Huh? That we need to understand. Don't look for Tuman there. Probably you are looking for Tuman there, that is why you read. If it is Tuman is there, then the sentence is wrong. A wrong sentence cannot be given as an example. The right sentence should be given as an example, and that is a counter example. Okay. Fine. Next one.
Iha kasmat na bhavati.
Yeah. Iga kasmat na bhavati.
Icchan karoti. Anabhidhanam. Anabhidhanat.
Because here, Iga kasmat na bhavati, why Icchan karoti. Icchan means desiring. He does. Here, is it not Samana Karta? It is Samana Karta. So, but Icchan karoti, here Icchan, that action, that Icha Kriya, it is Icchan karoti, desiring it does. The main Kriya is the karoti. Icchan karoti is even though Icha, that Upapadam is there, but Anabhidhanat means there is
Suchakam. Abhidhana means some indication or suchana.
It is not indicated or said by the sutra. So even though Ichan is Upapada, Karoti is there, but Ichan Karoti, desiring it does, where this Ichan is made, it is made subordinate to this Karoti, that Kriya. Whereas in the other case, it is not like that. Bhoktum Ichati. Bhoktum ichati, kamayate bhoktum, asti bhoktum, vanchati bhoktum. There it is not subordinate. But here the sense is there. Therefore, it is not intended by the sutra. Ichan karoti. Why don't we use ichan karoti? Because the infinite is never found in such constructions. That is anabhidana. That is the meaning of anabhidana. It is not seen in the language like that. Usage of tuman pratyaya in such cases, it is not recommended, not intended. That is anabhidana. Okay. The usage of tuman pratyaya in such cases is not intended, anabhidana. There is no such usage seen in the language like that. We cannot use. So we cannot say ishdatu. What is the tumananta of ish? Say that. Eshitum karoti. We cannot say like that.
Yes.
Okay. And also, pashti, ichati, bhoktum, kamayate, bhoktum, ichan karoti. See, in this sentence, bhoktum ichati. This is main. Bhoktum is bhoktum ichati. Here also one dhatu is there, and here also dhatu is there. So, bhoktum ichati. Ichati is primary. Whereas here, ichan karoti, which is primary. Karoti is primary. Ichan is made subordinate to you, the karoti. Whereas here it is not. Ichati is primary. Therefore, we cannot, in this case, we cannot use tumananta and also anabhidana. Therefore, anabhidana. The such usages are not seen in the language. It is syntactically not correct. Syntactically or semantically, it's not correct. Therefore, iha kasmat na bhavati, anabhidanat na bhavati. Karoti is mukhya kriya. In other cases, you will see which is mukhya kriya, kamayate mukhya kriya, pashti mukhya kriya, vanchati mukhya kriya. Right? And here, ichan becomes subordinate. It is becomes secondary. It is karoti becomes primary. So when it is secondary, then it will not take tumunanta. That is, Trudhatu will not take tumananta, ichan kartum, because such things are not seen in the language. It is wrong semantic. Okay, that's a counter example. Siddhanta Tomadi, please read.
Akriyartopapada means akriyaha upapada.
No. Akriyartopapadama pada akriyartopapadartham etat.
Akriyarthopapadam padamarthametat.
Yeah, please read.
Iccharte
Icharteshu
Icharteshu
eva.
No.
Icharteshu eka
Tveka.
kartrikeshu papadeshu.
Icharteshu ekakartrikeshu upapadeshu.
Dhatoho.
Dhatoho tumun syat.
Yes.
Ichchati bhoktum vashti vanchati va.
Yes. So, icharteshu eka kartrikeshu upapadeshu. Karta must be only one single agent, eka karta. So, tuman pratyaya can be added to your dhatu when there is ichartaka upapada. That is, both kriya must have the same karta. Okay. Then akriyartopapadam etat. Why he says this? Because there is sutra kriyayam kriyartayam You can see that 3, 3. Tumanvalo kriyayam kriyartayam. Okay, I will type here. You see 3310. Tumanvalo kriyayam kriyartayam. This will go back. Siddhanta Kaumudi. Here you can see kriyayam kriyartayam, an action done for the sake of another action, then where we can use tuman or null is said, right?
Yes.
It is said. But here it is not in that meaning. Therefore, he says, akriyartopapadam etat. Kriyayaha artaha kriyartaha. Kriyayam kriyartayam, an action is done for the sake of another action. That's why he said, Ravaha bhoktum vidyalayam gacchati. An action is done for the sake of another action. Gamana kriya is done for the sake of bhojana kriya. That's it, kriyata kriya. The kriya is done for the sake of another kriya. Kriyartha kriya will take tuman. Gamana kriya is done for the sake of, when there is, Ramaha bhoktum vidyalayam gacchati. Gamana kriya is
Main.
that is, yes, that kriyartha kriyayam, then dhatoho tuman pratyaya bhavati. So an action is done for the sake of another action. So gamana kriya is done for the sake of eating kriya. Then there is kriyartha kriya. Then dhatoho tuman pratyaya or null pratyaya can come. That is what the sutra says, 3:10. This sutra is not said for that. There is no kriyartha papadam, right? So therefore, Siddhanta Kaumadikara says it is upapada here, it is not meant for kriyartha kriya. So kriyartopapada padartham na, that's akriya, negative. Kriyartopa padartham, opposite of that is Siddhanta Kaumadikara says akriyartopa padam. Sorry. Akriyartopapadam. Akriyartopapadartham etat. This is not in the sense of kriyartopapada, because that is referred by the sutra 10th and 10th sutra of this section. 10. Okay, that is just mentions here. So don't confuse with that. Tumanulo kriyayam kriyartayam. It is here, it is not in that sense. Here, icharteshu as anuvritti is there. Therefore, he says, icharteshu upapadeshu satsu, then dhatohu tuman bhavati. He mentions. Okay.
Yes.
Siddhanta Kaumadi also, nothing is there. Okay, leave it. Very good. I think we will stop here. So what we have seen today is these 3 sutras. One is Ling Nimitta Ling Riyati Pattau, where we can see Ling Lakara, Ling Nimitte, when there is Nimitta for Ling is used, when there is Riyati Patti, and Ling Lakara when it is used, Yetu Yetumat or Ling, Icharteshu, Ling. These 2 places where Ling we have seen. You can note, because we are going to see Ling in other places also. Ling Cha, the Vidhi Nimantrana, etc. Preshati Sarga, many Ling and Lot is going to come. So Lingartha, Ling and Lot, we are going to, I have summarized in fact in my notes. I will show you later. Okay. So today we have seen how many sutras? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop here.
3, 54, 55, 56 and 57. Okay.
Yes. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Dhanyavadaha. My notes are there, I think, with you. Very simple. The same thing.
These
Maybe
notes
some.
have you sent us?
I sent.
Have you sent it?
Once I sent.
I think
before.
you are not sent.
Not. Okay. I'll send this. But here in my this notes, I'm not. You can see the numbers are different. I mean, not sutra number. The number here it is different. That is, don't worry about that. You can use, but this notes has got. Okay, introduction full thing is anyway. You can go through that. It'll be useful for you. And lakara is at the end. Okay, we have to find out. I'll send this if I have not sent.
Yes,
Okay.
Shaji.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद शाजी.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद शरजी.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवादः.